All right, we are back. Dynasty Trades in 5. I'm Clay.
I'm Shane.
I'm Scott. This is a new century of shows for Dynasty Trades in 5. Congrats, everybody. 101.
Yeah, episode 101. Just did our live stream last night. But let's get right into some trades. This is going to be a trade only show. And unless we state otherwise, all these trades are going to be 12 team, super flex, minimal tight end premium, start 10. Okay, let's start with RBs. Najee Harris or Josh Jacobs and the 102.
I'm going to take the Jacob side and pray that I get Brees Hall at 102. And then, I'm trading positional for positional, but Brees Hall is going to be just as good as Najee Harris. So I don't care.
Absolute smash on the Jacobs and the 102 side. And I'll decide what I want to do with the 102 later. Trade it back, trade it out, pick a running back, pick a quarterback, whatever. Yeah, give me the package.
So what if it were Jacobs and the 104?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
so
if you sold it to me as, what am I going to say, 2023 first instead of the 104, then I would at least be tempted, but that's not the offer. So I can go 50-50 on this trade.
let's go Rashad Penny or the 204.
Ooh, I'll go the 204. I think you're going to get comparable running backs to probably where Penny stands right now, but I could understand that's probably what you'd have to pay to get him. Let's just put it that way. You're not getting him any cheaper.
Shane?
I'm not taking Penny. So it's going to be the 204. And I'm going to hope that Kyron Williams is there. No, you don't think he'll be there?
No.
How about Tyler Algier?
Tyler Algier, Damian Pierce, Rashad White. You're going to get somebody, running back
that's fine.
that has early day 3, late day 2 capital, which is kind of what you're kind of hoping for with the running backs. So yeah, it's a reset button on Penny, and you're going to know.
I don't want a 26-year-old running back that's had surgery on every part of his body. He looks like the operation chart, like in real life. That's Rashad Penny.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually did a video on him in the past, and I guess we'll intro ourselves a little bit more. So we do a few different shows here on Dynasty Trades in 5. We do trade shows like this, we do strategy shows, and we do individual player profiles, and apparently live streams. Okay, next one is Swift and Judy or Akers and Godwin.
Swift and Judy.
Yeah. If Godwin wasn't coming off a torn ACL, then I'd have to think a lot harder. But no.
How about Derrick Henry or the 106?
Man, I hate this fucking class. Jesus, that should be the
easy for me if I
106.
can flip the 106 for a
I got it. Yeah,
I'll take the side.
You got to take the 106. As much as I dislike this class, I'm just going to have to work really hard to move that pick for something else.
Yeah, it's close because he may smash for another year. We'll see. It's not like he tore his Achilles. He had a foot injury of sorts, which would probably put us on the IR for life. But anyway, okay, so RB's another one here, Elijah Mitchell and Marquise Hollywood Brown or Dalvin Cook.
I don't really like Elijah Mitchell in terms of I don't think he has much of a fantasy ceiling, but I'm a little worried about Dalvin Cook's fantasy ceiling too. So I guess it's start 10. You could probably sell me on the Dalvin side, and that's if I can maybe trade Dalvin for more versus having to trade Marquise and Elijah Mitchell for whatever I can get for them. So I think I may lean the Dalvin side, but I mean, that's definitely a 50-50 deal too. I don't think that's one where I'm super convicted. Because I mean, you could also think about it. I'm downgrading at running back for what? Low end wide receiver 2, high end wide receiver 3 at best. I don't know.
What do you think, Shane?
I mean, Marquise will give you wide receiver 1 production for like 4 weeks, and then maybe you could sell him at that point when everyone's like, I knew he could do it. Like we've been doing every year of his career. Probably going to hold on to Dalvin. I think I can do better than that. I don't want to break him up for those 2 pieces.
Okay, let's switch over to wide receivers. Oh, and by the way, stick around. We'll tease later our more information on our trades in 5 listener league. Okay, wide receivers, Allen Robinson or the 203?
just like to watch Shane doing the math in his head.
I don't like Allen Robinson. I don't like him at all. I'm going to take Allen Robinson. I don't like this trade. I don't like any of these assets. I'm just going to hold on to whatever I have and try to attach it to something else and do better.
That's not this game. You're
right,
taking Allen Robinson.
So I think swell on picks in this range is going to be too low for the veterans that you can buy. Right now, it feels nasty to pay an early second for Allen Robinson until you get to on the clock. And then it's going to be 111, 112 for Allen Robinson, because at that point, you're either going to want him or you're not going to want him at all. So I think it feels smart to take him, because I do think this class is going to be disappointing to where when you get to the late first range, people are not going to value those picks at all. So if you want like a Brandon Cooks or an Allen Robinson with a rookie pick, it's not going to be the 203 or the 204. It's going to be the 109. And you're going to go, all right, I'll just draft the receiver that was taken in the first round of the NFL draft and hope he doesn't suck. I'd rather take that than take on a 28-year-old receiver.
Yep. All right, sounds good. Next one is Terry McLaurin or Amon-Ra St. Brown in the 202.
Here's the thing. I've been trying to make some Amon-Ra St. Brown trades the last day or so. Apparently, the correct answer is Amon-Ra St. Brown, because he carries more value than Terry McLaurin, and the extra pick. And then I will trade both for better things.
Yeah, I think they're actually probably like a coin flip between the two. So it's just whatever one you're getting the second pick on top. I would probably take that. I'm not bullish on either one, either way. You're gaining 5 years with Amon-Ra. So if he's even a wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 over the next 3 or 4 years, that's basically what McLaurin's been.
Yep. And make sure you check out our playlist and look back at the Amon-Ra St. Brown video. We trashed him pretty hard. You probably could sell him for a lot more than what we chalked him up.
Yeah. Just as a quick aside, I'll just put this out there. I was offering 108 through 113 in many leagues, and all shot down with not even a counter. So,
hey, Brandon Ayuk and ETN or Dobbins and Brandon Cooks. So Ayuk and ETN or Dobbins and Brandon Cooks.
Man, that's all the upside. That's just like the one side is just nothing but upside. Like I know the floor is really bad, but I don't care. I'm taking Ayuk and ETN.
Yeah, I think you're getting the two better players. Yeah, Ayuk over Cooks and ETN over Dobbins. Yeah, for sure.
ETN over Dobbins, huh?
I mean, they're both unproven, right? I mean, we've seen a little bit from Dobbins, but I mean, you almost put them in the same bucket. Like you can call those two a wash, right? Either one, I'd kind of be happy to take around the same range. So I think I'd rather just lean with the younger receiver.
Fair enough, my friend. Okay, so the next one is Deontay and AJ Dillon, or the 105 and the 108. So Deontay and AJ Dillon, or the 105 and 108.
Deontay.
Yeah, I think the Deontay is more valuable than the 105. Even if that was a trade that went down, like I'd still probably lean the Deontay side. AJ Dillon for the 108. Man.
I thought this one was kind of close because you have the better players, or you got Deontay, but then you got flexibility with the picks, and they're not crappy late picks, so it's tight.
Yeah, I think in a typical draft, the running backs that you're really going to be excited to pick are probably going to be gone by the 108. So you can justify taking the two players just for, if you put AJ Dillon in this class, he's probably RB4 at the worst, and that's not guaranteed to be there at the 108. I think the only thing the 108 allows you to do with the 105 is you can now kind of move around the board a little bit. You know what I mean? If you really wanted one player, you could probably do it.
Shane, what are you looking at? You're not like thinking about.
I am thinking about trades.
He's thinking about how he can go get trades done right now in his leagues.
Yeah, he's actively looking at who AJ Dillon owners are in some leagues.
I've moved another 108 since we did our last trade show. I moved another 108 today for a 23 first. So 108 is like, it's like the golden pick. I can't
Where's the
move my
robe?
107s, but I can move the 108s somehow.
I can't make it happen, and you can, and it's making me sad.
I just spam. I don't care who your team is. If you have a pick, I
Yeah.
just spam. I don't care. If you want to bet against yourself next year, go for it. That's how I look at it.
Debo or the 103?
Debo.
Ooh. I'd probably take Debo, but I'd rather get another receiver besides Debo. So can I move Debo for another receiver?
Yes, you can.
That's the idea. That's what I would want to do. Yeah, give me Debo.
Because I'll tell you right now, and this is one of the few times what I'm finding is it's easier to move players than picks. Usually you can move picks really easy. Not now. Like people are trying to attach names to them and they're just like, I don't want to attach that name to it. Like they're all no. Give me the real person that exists.
Yep. No, that's the truth. Okay, how about DK Metcalf or Michael Pittman and David Montgomery?
Metcalf.
He's going to be wide receiver 1 next year. Come on, people. Get on board.
That's more of an indictment on, Monty is good. He's a placeholder RB2, but so could Sony Michel or Rashad Penny be for a bulk of the season. And yeah, Michael Pittman, I'm not a fan, so I'll go DK.
All right, let's move on to some tight ends here. Dawson Knox or Hunter Henry in the 202? Kyron Williams and Hunter Henry or Dawson Knox, Shane?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Kyron Williams went at the 201.
Damn it. All right, I'll take Kenneth Walker here. Now, it's where he should be drafted, but he won't be. I'm gonna take the Hunter Henry. I think Dawson Knox is fine. I just think it's a lot of touchdown scoring. That's gonna regress to the mean. He wasn't really that highly targeted. And the Gabe Davis breakout's coming, so he's going to have at least a 30-40% target share next year.
Yeah, the wide receiver 1 on Buffalo, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Kelsey or Higbee in the 105?
Man, I think I still have to go Kelsey on that trade.
Yeah, still Kelsey for you too, Shane?
Although I made an interesting trade the other day where I traded Kelsey for Ertz and a 23 first. So it's almost the same thing. If I can get a 23 first for that 105, then I maybe look at it a little differently.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do another show coming up soon on the 23 class. So some guy in the comments today said that we're gonna be like so massively let down by the hype of the 23 class, and this community would be freaking devastated.
Oh no, it will be. Like we are expecting basically the second coming.
Everybody is a Jonathan Taylor or a Justin Jefferson in that class, right?
But the key is not to be holding the bag on every single pick when you're on the clock. That's the whole point.
No, I'm making every running back pick I can. I don't care what you say, Scott.
I'm not saying don't pick the running backs. I'm saying don't sell your entire team and try to rebuild your team with just taking rookies. That's the difference. You don't want to do that, but it's like gold and silver. It's really hard to get right now at a good price. So you just collect it and use it.
Okay.
I have my gold nuggets in my right pocket here as we say.
Go try to buy gold. It's hard to find. It's like way more expensive than it should be.
All right. Let's see here. Mike Gesicki or Cole Kmet in the 112?
Man, I love Mike Gesicki, but I would take the 112 on top of that. That's different than the other trade because I think Cole Kmet, he's not as good of an athlete as Mike Gesicki, but I'm okay if I had Cole Kmet versus Mike Gesicki. Give me the free pick.
Free pick. What do you think, Shane?
I don't know. I literally have no idea. I'd probably lean Gesicki.
People come to this show for
Look,
your
and I'm conflicted.
Advice.
I'm conflicted, and I'd probably lean Gesicki just because I think we saw a little bit of what could be last year, and that's top 4 tight end potential. Yeah, and I don't see Kmet ever getting there unless we give him double scoring during games.
Okay. Okay, moving on to QBs. Kyler or the 101 and the 104?
Ooh, Kyler.
But I just traded Burrow for less than that. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, look back to the live stream for a full breakdown of Shane and in Senra's trade. Okay. How about Joe Burrow? Speak of the devil, or Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith.
Jalen and Devontae. Scott wants it too.
Ooh.
The upside on that is just ugh. Jalen Hurts. Look, he's still at worst. He's a top 12 quarterback next year. At worst. Devontae with volume is a wide receiver one.
Jalen is a better bet than Burrow, I think, every year to finish in the top 5, and they're both probably really good bets to be somewhere between like 6 and 12. So it's really just how long does Jalen stay? How long does he stay with Philly? Plus, how long does he start in the league? So I can see. I'm not a huge Devontae Smith fan though, so he's another guy I would try to get out of, but I think you can. He's a player people want to buy. So yeah, I would take the 2. That's a good deal.
Lamar and T. Higgins, or Matt Stafford and Justin Jefferson.
God damn it.
Lamar and T,
Lamar
or
and
Stafford and Jefferson.
Shane knew his answer. You said the first 3 players. He was going, yep. Nope. Oh.
I'll have to look back at Shane's reaction.
Just because I was doing something for the DLF draft guide, and I'm just looking up some wide receiver score, and Justin Jefferson, like, I know people know he's insane, but it's even more insane than you think. I don't care. I'm going Justin Jefferson side. And Matt Stafford is a close enough approximation. T. Higgins, as much as I love the guy, is never going to be Justin Jefferson. Not even close. Like 5-point difference scoring.
But is Matt Stafford going to be Lamar Jackson?
No, but I don't need him to be. I think he's going to be within enough points where I'm going to take the Justin Jefferson side.
Okay. How many is enough points?
It's going to be enough. He's going to be within 1.5 to 2 points.
No, come
yes,
on.
He is.
Lamar Jackson can break fantasy.
Matt
Stafford's going to be the QB 10 at best.
I don't know what I would do here. What I would probably do, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to take the Justin Jefferson side and then immediately try to tier up with Stafford. I'm just going to take my 23 first and Stafford and see if maybe I can go get me, probably not Herbert. That's probably a little high, but I'm definitely going to try to tier up there.
Okay, so I teased the listener league earlier. So we're going to do a trades in 5 league. All right. And the way to enter is you have to comment saying that you subscribed and liked, or have proof of sorts that you subscribed. And then also you have to comment on someone else's comment. So if someone posts a trade question and we respond to it, you have to chime in on at least one person's comment and add in your 2 cents of value, right? Not just, hey, here's me commenting on another comment.
First.
Yeah. So we'll let this video hang out here for a few days, racking up comments and subscribes and stuff. And sometime later in the week, maybe Thursday, Friday, when we do our next show, we'll probably do 2 shows in between that. But when we do our next show, we'll say who the winners are. So good luck. We're going to do a 14-team Superflex start 11 tight end premium 1.75, and we're going to be doing it on Sleeper. So hope you win. And
I'm going to be intimately involved with choosing who gets to get in the league. Remember that.
Okay, so if you made it this far, thank you for joining. Try to enter into that listener league by subscribing, liking, and commenting on other comments. Check out our playlist. Go ahead and get lost in there, and we will see you next time. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.